Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 3. I tried recording this ending once already, but the game seemed to crash right at the end, so hopefully it won't do it this time. If it does, I guess I'll just have to wrap up the video there, and won't be much of a conclusion, but I guess that's the best I can do. Anyway, once the game's done, we get a little you win image, and we then get to move on to the summary replay of the game, which is always the funnest part, and it plays a little animation for you, and you can see the histograph down here of power or culture or anything you want. Power is usually the more interesting one, and you can see the map up here with all the major events, and if you play through it quickly, it'll quickly show off all of the major events throughout the game. Finding of cities, capturing of cities, building of wonders, so on and so forth. So we'll just quickly run through this. Once again, this is always the highlight of any game, just running through this last sort of instant replay of what you just spent a substantial amount of time doing. As you can see, it goes through fairly quickly, but it's very fortunate to have that there weren't any islands on this game, as the presence of a little dinky island somewhere on the map can really extend the duration of the game, especially if you have a city on a one square island, because units can't normally attack coming right off a boat. The only unit that can do that are marine-type units, and you don't get them until fairly late in the game for the most part. There's a few earlier units that can do it. I believe one specialty unit for the... don't know exactly who it is, who has it, but the one unit is a berserker that can attack right off a boat, and that's always handy, but we didn't have access to that unit, so I might have had to wait a while to actually officially finish the game, and I probably wouldn't have gone through the actual completion of the game. If that was the case, I would have just declared victory and ended the game there, since they only had one little city and no real hope of ever actually winning the game, so I guess that's sort of a victory. No point in doing a whole bunch of videos in which we advance ridiculously quickly and just wait to get that one type of unit that will let us attack them. But anyway, we managed to attack the Egyptians fairly early on, I'd say. I'm not very good at this game. I know the basics, I think, but I have a bit of trouble in the higher level difficulties, which is why I only played on Regent for this LP, just to make sure that the game didn't take too long, and to make sure that I won. I mean, it would be kind of a pain to go through all this and then lose, and it wouldn't be much use to anybody, I don't think, anyway. But the game ended fairly early on. I think 940 AD is when it finished up, which is pretty good timing, I'd say. Couldn't really have expected it to go much faster than that. I think 3 civilizations at a period of time isn't too bad, though they were fairly small. It looks like we got a great leader right at the end there, which is kind of useless, but anyway. Then shows the top cities of the world. Big surprise, they're all Persian. Yep, so good on us. It also has a bunch of information about your city, about your civilization. Approval rating, population, looks like we had 11 million people. Gross national product, 524 million. That, I believe that just means you produce a total of 524 commerce. Manufactured goods, once again, 172 shields. Land area, I think that means 751 squares. Literacy rate 35%. I think that's the percentage of cities. Library, maybe? Not sure. Disease, don't really know what that means. Pollution is a real number. There's no pollution because we're too early in the game to have pollution. Life expectancy, family size, military service, annual income, productivity. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good overall. And you can see your current score, current turn. We got to about 212 turns out of total 540, so pretty quick game. And the last thing you get to see is a historical rating, so we'll see how well we did in the big map. And it looks like you were known as Xerxes the Magnificent, which is the highest rating. So good for us. I think it's the highest rating. Is there one higher? No, actually, I think there's one higher. Ah, that's a shame. Oh well. Better luck next time. Magnificent. It's higher than Magnificent. I don't know. I think Magnificent is pretty good. I'm happy with Magnificent. And looks like the game crashed. Well, I suppose that's a fitting end. I am playing on Vista after all. And I guess that makes 2 games. 2 out of 2 games that have crashed at the end. Huh. That's pretty good. I wonder what kind of streak I can go for this. Maybe the next one will crash too. That'd be cool. Hey, maybe all of them will crash. Anyway, thanks for watching Let's Play Civilization 3 Conquests. I'll see you in the next LP. Till then, have a nice night.